Hi from Coach Costa. This one is really important to me. This may be the first video in the JV football vlog for 2019. As we're heading, I'm in the spring semester, probably got another 6-8 weeks left. And video is for all those 8th graders out there. In an LA Unified school, you have to show up in July. You have to have at least 4 passing classes. In other words, you have to have at least 4 Ds to be able to play a sport. And I've been doing this for over 4 decades, and I will see young guys come in, and it's a shame. You want to cry. They can't even get 4 Ds out of middle school. And some of them have some horrific life circumstances, hard to be a student. Others, there's no excuse. Oh, well, I had a long-term sub in my English class. They couldn't control the class. That's something I've heard. Hey, how about do the right thing and sit in the front row and help the teacher? You could have got a C. You could have got a B. Do some work. You could have got a B or an A. But they didn't. And here's what's sad about it. And I'm always reminded about it, especially when the NFL draft comes and goes. A lot of these young guys that you saw got drafted, big day for them. Some of them didn't get their names called. And their careers are over unless they want to sign a free agent contract, but it ends. And that's my key takeaway here, it ends. There's a lot of these 8th grade young guys that are fantastic athletes, but not everybody has been doing all the Instagram football workouts at the school they want to go to. So these guys, these young guys, have been playing tackle football since they were 8, 9, 10 years old. And because no one's caught up to their skill set, plus they might be blessed with the ability to be big and fast and can move well in football skills, they can play really well. And it jumps out to coaches that they're really good. And they haven't taken care of their schoolwork. And they've got to go to my public school. And because their skills aren't good enough in the classroom, people may never ever see them perform on a football field, ever. They were ineligible to play their first semester of the 9th grade because they had such poor grades in middle school, and they just continued on. And so they just disappear. They just disappear. And that's what makes it sad for me. Now, some of you guys played a lot of, tackle football, Pop Warner, Snoop League, whatever league you were in. But you weren't that upper echelon guy where that Catholic school or that private school said, hey, we're going to send the van to your house, no tuition, you get to come to my school. You're not that kid. Maybe that kid can go to that school with 4 Fs out of middle school and they're eligible. But for Los Angeles Unified, you're not. You won't be able to play. And you have to have that self-awareness as a young guy and as a family, and say, hey, you know what? I didn't get the bus coming to pick me up to go to a big Catholic school or private school. Name them, look them up in Los Angeles. We know who they all are. That's how the game's played. You weren't that kid. They're not sending the van to pick you up with your 4 Fs out of the 8th grade at an LA Unified middle school to play and be immediately eligible. Your choices are your local public school. Beyond that, beyond football, I care about kids. Please get your skills together. You have another 6 to 8 weeks to get your grades together just to have an opportunity to try to play. Get them together. Don't shortchange the world the opportunity to see you show your gifts on a field. It's just one of the many gifts that you have. And this gift will come and go because time goes on, age comes on, things change, but you have a gift. Please don't waste it. If you're not good in the classroom, seek help. Heck, come find me. In our local community, we have a fantastic Boys and Girls Club with tutoring, free. Check us out. Anyway, this is a little baby rant about this. Please take care of your grades. All of you 8th graders, we've got 6 to 8 weeks left. Do the right thing, take care of business. Get way more than 4 passing grades and make sure they're better than Ds. I'd love to see that. My goal is to see you become great people that graduate from high school and participate positively in our society that I live with. Thank you so much. I care about you. Hit those buttons in the corners, like, share, subscribe, comment. Hit that bell button so you get a notification whenever I have something coming on. Thanks for listening. Please tag, share this to someone you know needs to hear this. Get your grades up. We want to see you be able to play, period.